No idea what happened earlier. I guess we can't talk about bullying. I'm not sure. Kind of crazy how this app works, right? Hey, Siani. Your girl is back. And you know what? I wonder. Don't be sorry, baby. It was nothing you said or did. It was nothing anybody said or did. We weren't doing anything, we weren't doing anything wrong. Possibly the video I was playing, but it was on TikTok, so that's different. I have no idea. I have no idea. I'd be giving up on this app. Like, I don't understand. And then I had another meeting at 1:45, a real quick run-in. And I'm just getting back to the house. I actually was early to that one. I left shortly after we got off the live. I'm gonna watch my mouth. I didn't know the guidelines. No, you are so fine, darling. I don't think it was what you said. I feel like if it was that, it would have been a much longer punishment. I think you're fine. Don't you worry. Yeah, we back on, Liza. TikTok acts up too. The funny thing is that a lot of times they let you appeal that type of stuff, so I'm really not sure. But it really only gave me like a 10-minute or something. I don't know what it did. I do not know. Yeah, usually it's 72 hours if we get in trouble. If I go to the pokey. Oh. I think I've made my... Hey, that gal, Nikki, welcome in. It doesn't even matter because I've made all my... Whatchamajig? All my... How about those nicks? That was crazy, right? Hey, Queen, your home team. So you were happy. I love the way they celebrated down there. That's insane. I love that. The celebration was just horrendous. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy because it won't let me give my live recording, but the live recording is posted in the Snark group, so that's wild. Whatever. It is what it is. I didn't really have a time to look at it, so I'm sorry, y'all. I was multitasking trying to see if TikTok was going to give me any other explanation as to what happened earlier, but it doesn't seem to have one for us. That's okay. What Snark group? The Can't Get Right Snark group. They post my lives, and they already posted it over there. So you can see it in its entirety there, and probably on live catch-ups. Possibly the Reddit. Yeah. It's crazy, right? You mean those Resilient Jenkins type groups? Yes, the Fixins. Yes, ma'am. Spend your lecture, Professor MM. They won't watch it. They won't be interested in that type of stuff. Oh my goodness. I apologize, y'all. The agency just reached out and asked me what we were talking about, what was going on when it happened. I watch a vid pop up every now and again, but they make my stomach turn for real, that part. I've got them blocked over there. Hey, Trudy Booty. But we can go back to where we were at with our live. I bet they were celebrating for a second neener. They probably were. They were excited. No, they already posted the live. Like, they probably thought my phone died or something. They don't know. They'll make up something. Where were we? Where were we? Hey, Babbling Brooke. I hope your back's feeling better. I saw your video. We're getting too old for back trouble. I know that's for facts. Okay, we already talked about what bullying looks like. Wow, I see your lives on Reddit. That's crazy. I feel like they're eavesdropping. Siani, they are always monitoring spirits for quality assurance. So they can nitpick every last little thing about me because that's what they do, right? We've already talked about bullying this morning. Humiliation bullying. Right? That's what they do. The people who sit in circles and talk about other people instead of business ideas or home buying or trading, recipes or secrets or parenting advice or sharing stories about childhood bullying or, there's people who either talk about things or people who talk about other people. We got 9 in the live and 5011 out on the porch. Man, listen. I feel like it's the Jehovah's Witnesses waiting for the Lord's return on the porch. Let me stop. Let's see. We shall move it up. You had to. My childhood bully is down bad. I had to. Man, listen. I apologize and I hope your healing journey is being kind to you. Okay, we already talked about accountability becoming harassment. We already have talked about what a parasocial relationship is. It's a one-sided emotional attachment to a public figure or creator. Man, looking at the houses, and I'm very much over it. I am so sorry, Queen. But listen, the change is going to bring great things. So there's that. Can parasocial relationships become unhealthy? My childhood bully didn't make it through high school. No comment. Okay, Trudy Booty. Life is great compared to those who picked on me. That part. Parasocial relationships absolutely become unhealthy. When boundaries disappear, when personal lives become obsessions, when viewers feel ownership over creators. Cyber stalking is repeated monitoring, harassment, or intimidation online. The Reddit cyber stalks me. The Facebook snark group cyber stalk me, right? Because they've been blocked. They don't come in under their actual pages. They pay a service to record the lives and to post them. Tyra Williamson of Harlem, New York, forever working retails when all she did was make fun of me for being a good student. Tyra Williamson of Harlem, New York. You were a nasty person when you were a kid. And the Fixins is doing great. Hey, Emily, happy Monday. It's a great day to have a great day. I mean, Queen, being obsessed with me is, no, I'm just playing. I realized that maybe I'm kind of a big deal. That healed you. Thank you. The Fixins. That healed you. I'm all in the healing. Tyra Williamson of Harlem, New York. You're going to be forever working retail. And you picked on somebody for being a good student. Maybe you should have been a good student, ma'am. Okay, there you go, the Fixins. Shouted her out the right way. Say I'm obsessed with you, so I get it. That's what I'm saying, Queen. If their obsession was more healthy, we might be able to work on something. But the type of fucking obsession they have, ew. Coordinated harassment, groups working together to target one individual. The snark groups, the discords, the Reddits, coordinated harassment. That's what that is. They targeted Desiree, Arlita, myself, several other creators. XOXO Gossip Mom is under their radar now, right? They targeted a Mama Miss. They're good at it. Professional stalkers. Can group bullying feel more traumatic? Yes. Many victims described fear, isolation, hypervigilance, emotional exhaustion. Jetta Jenkins, welcome back in. I think anybody who's been around for the circle jerking has heard Arlita and I and several people say how exhausting it has been, because it is exhausting. Being monitored, being surveilled constantly is exhausting. It's creepy, kind of. The only reason why I really don't give a fuck is because, number one, I'm not scared to die. They don't present a threat to me. And number two, the people who are surveilling me aren't threatening. Like, they're weak individuals. The most they can do is surveil me on the internet. They would never show up to my door. They would never confront me face to face. They would never do any of those things. It would be solely through the internet. One of the girls who picked on me ended up having to move and hide from an abusive BD. I generally feel sorry for her for that. You're a good woman, Liza, to feel sorry for her. It sounds like what she gave you came back tenfold. Internet mob mentality is people joining attacks without independently evaluating facts. That happens quite a bit. Quite a bit. The Reddit, there's a bunch of grown women who get together to group think an opinion so that they can have their internet mob mentality. Wait, who do we hate today? Oh, that's who we hate? Okay. Okay, we hate her. Okay, let me go look this girl up. I don't even know her, but I'm gonna block her type shit. Why do people participate? They want belonging, entertainment, validation, fear of exclusion. A lot of people, Jeremiah Thompson's wife has become their obsession. Desiree. Happy Monday, gorgeous. How you doing? Are you getting to the shmoney, honey? Are you on breaky break? You got some shit. Oh, shit. Fuck.
Yes, I'm at work. I got a lot of shit to talk.
Throat.
Nothing. I was clearing it, being sarcastic. That's all I was doing. Hey, Siani. Hey, Queen. Oh my God. So, girl, remember we were doing all that texting last night?
Right.
Not this ignorant SOB. We just go say it like that. We ain't gotta name no names in this category. Why he gonna call me when I get to work talking about, are you at home? No, sir, I'm at work. I was like, what's going on? Why are you calling me this early? Well, blah, blah, blah. All his shorts are at your house. So, what do you mean? He only has pants. Okay. Well, start buying him clothes at your house. And then we won't have this problem ever in life. He was like, well, I was like, I could have someone bring it to where he needs to be dropped off at. And then he texts me back, talk about, never mind. I found some. Girl, I don't know what my baby looked like at Boys and Girls Club today until after I get off of work.
As long as he made it. You hear me? It'll be fine.
Sure. I believe in you and your confidence because you know how I am. I go in there act a fool.
Listen, it was his first day there. Clearly, thus far, he hasn't been too concerned about what he wears. We're trying to, teach him better than that, but I don't think he's all the way there yet, so I don't think he's going to have a problem with whatever he wore.
Right.
Hopefully
Well,
he was clean. Like, even if he didn't drink, hopefully he was clean, right?
what?
I said, hopefully he's clean.
Girl, I'm trying to tell the world.
But I'm glad he's there, and I'm glad he made it, and I'm glad he's not just sitting in that fucking shoebox.
That part. That part. We're actually taking him out early after I get off of work to go to the river.
Hey,
Because it's a nice day.
I love that. And see, that's what I love for him. I love that his day consisted of being at the Boys and Girls Club at 8 o'clock this morning, and he'll get out of there and he'll go to the river with his mama and his brother and his stepdad, and he'll go play at the river. These are normal little boy activities, and I love this for him.
Right.
And you won't be pushing a Target cart down the blade with him and Josiah in it. Hey.
Hey, girl, let's get us fun. Y'all niggas is old enough to walk. Walk that. I carried y'all for 8.5 months and 9 months. So you know what? Y'all can walk. After all these years, y'all can walk. Y'all old enough to walk. But no, girl, I just want to see what he has on. Like that's all I've been thinking about at work. I'm like, what does this boy look like? Ah, help me!
Don't stress yourself out. Do not stress yourself out at all.
I'm trying not to, girl. Anyways, how's everyone doing besides wife? I couldn't wait to talk to you. I was gonna call you too. I was like,
Mm. Which, so yes, like, depending on what that looks like later, that's the whole, yeah, he's got to be here for a good night's sleep and to be clean and dressed and all of the things, right?
yeah, I have tomorrow off too. So, hey
Hey,
Ariel,
Ariel.
you're guarding your pearls for me, baby.
Lord have mercy.
You know I love all of you. You know I gotta talk shit. What was the shit? Because I missed it. It wasn't really. I guess I was just over dramatic. Okay, so all last night I worked and I was trying to get SOB to drop off the child to me so I could get him ready for Boys and Girls Club this morning. But you know, he likes to fight me on everything. Blah blah blah. We're not getting into that. We already know. And then he calls me this morning talking about, are you at home? No, I'm at work. And he was like, well, Deshaun, I mean, our son doesn't have shorts. It's all at your house. Okay, what do you... Go buy him an outfit. I don't know. What do you want me to do? I'm at work. Anyways, then he texts back and was like, oh, never mind. We found some. I'm like, oh, Lord, pray for me. Because what does those I found shorts look like? Girl.
Hopefully they don't stink. Hopefully they weren't being stored by the boo-boo cloths and shit.
Man, I'm trying to... I'm scared. I feel like we need to take a detour, and I'm not trying to be mean because it's not his fault, and I'm not digging on my son. I'm not saying that. I feel like before we go to the river, we're gonna go home and he go take a shower. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know if he took a shower since he
Right,
left my
he
house on
got
Friday.
it. Right, that part.
Morgan City, where did they find them? Well, I don't know where they found the shorts. I'm not there. It's scary, huh?
I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Please, when I go pick up this child, oh, pray for me later. So we always have this Sunday spin-off. It's a back and forth thing, and it's entertaining as well. And we don't
Not
have
going to be very much forth and back for too much longer, I wouldn't think.
no JFC. What is JFC? I love how Live and Churro are having their own side conversation. It's so funny.
They be keeping the chat popping. They be keeping the chat chatting.
I'm not saying that in a bad way. Thank you.
It's a chicken marinara sandwich.
Ooh.
Or chicken parmesan.
Thank you. Oh, my box open. That is crazy sauce. Crazy fucking sauce. Do you send him with clothes or they just manage with what they have? So it's a back and forth thing. So whatever he leaves my house on Friday or what he wears to school on Friday is what he goes to his dad's in.
Well, did he have shorts when he left?
I think so. I'm trying to remember. A lot happened on Friday. We had Arlita over. He had shorts on, so hopefully it's not the nice shorts. I don't know, guys. I won't know until after I get out.
Just hard because anything nice, like, doesn't always come back. And
Yeah, that is true. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm just wish. Like I was telling MonTeesMama, why can't co-parenting be so easy? I'm not gonna get into other conversations that me and Montees have because I'm not gonna put, my other business on blast because it's not just my business, but it's just like it's just fucked up that one parent always talks bad about the other parent or brainwashes the kid, and then the kid thinks the one parent is better than the other parent, and then the kids only want to see that parent only if they're spending money on them. Like, if it wasn't for me, you little kid, you wouldn't even be in this world. But, I'm breathing in and out. That's all I'm doing today. All I'm doing.
they need to provide clothes for over there. They didn't. I mean, here's the thing: they didn't send clothes when Desiree picked them up, so they should have clothes.
I don't know whose bike that is, guys. I get that a lot. I don't know. I didn't get him a bike, and I will never send a bike over there, so I don't know.
Maybe she found it like she found the cart, right?
Yeah, a lot of people are jumping to say stations, but it's like, okay.
Well, because it was a boy's bike, so they assumed that it was his bike because it was a boy's bike.
That is true. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm just saying.
I mean, that in itself shows the difference in levels because, like, children who don't have shit, a girl will ride a boy's bike to be able to ride a bike.
Yeah, that is true.
I didn't learn until I got older there was a difference in girls and boys' bike based on where the bar was. No, Steph would never do anything. The thing is that my memory is telling me that they had bikes back at the apartment, and I've seen videos of him riding a bike before. That may be his bike from back then. They might have gone to the storage and got some of the kids' shit out. I have no fucking idea. And I've got her blocked, and I have no desire to go back and click through terabytes worth of shit, right? I didn't save all her videos. I'd have to unblock her and go look back in her page, and it's just not worth it for me. And one of y'all at the time is probably, that bike is probably back in the apartment.
Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, me and SOB don't communicate, so I don't know nothing. Like, Stephanie makes it seem like I know everything, but I don't know jack diddly squat of anything that goes on in that shoebox.
At least you're not walking them to the river in a fucking Target cart.
Hell nah. We'll catch the bus before that and walk a long ways, but we'll catch a bus. A bus takes you there too.
She's trying to say you anti-black because you don't want him to have. Man, listen. She's trying to say that Desiree isn't, supporting her son's wishes. And in reality, this was already discussed too. The locks aren't locks are a big deal. Sean's not quite ready to have that kind of hair care on his own shoulders. And unfortunately, based on how they're living right now, that type of hair care can't be taken care of that way, right? So until Andrew is in a better position to provide his son a locked journey, they probably shouldn't just be making promises to children that aren't sustainable. This is the same woman that shaved that baby with the chemotherapy 5,000 and said he wanted to look like his daddy. Let's just remember. Said his mom can't be anti-black. He would come home with fleas and lice. Trying to turn his mom against him. Just trying to cause insanity. Keeping kids. So that's a narcissistic thing, to keep children involved in grown folks' business. So for them to be telling him like, oh, that's so, your mom should let you and all, that's not okay. In co-parenting, parents are supposed to be a united front. And if you acted up at your dad's house and he said you're in trouble, then you're grounded when you get back over here, and vice versa, right? All that, well, I don't care what your dad said, you're here with me because you're so mad at the dad, right? Like, no, parents are supposed to work together. Parents are supposed to work together. It was nothing when Monty was younger for his daddy to call and be like, take his phone.
Dude, okay. I would love to do the stuff if Deshaun is acting up over there.
Man, the thing is that they allow those kids to act up, so there's that.
Yeah.
They're acting up.
That is true. The mom who says being pregnant with black kids ain't for the weak.
That part.
Right, I'm saying it, Queen. Like, it doesn't even have to be a big issue, but people just make shit the big issue, and it's so annoying. Like, why? Why? We can freaking do things as a team, but it's more, I'm doing like 95 and he's the 5%er. Man, I wish I knew that a long time ago. He was only a 5%er. God dang it.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, tequila's not everybody's friend, okay? Ugh. Look how much trouble it got me in. I'm just playing.
Right. It caused severe mismanagement of your lady parts. But the best thing you could have got was your son, so here you go.
Right. Well, I'm not downing my friend. I'm not, like, ever regretting. But yeah, girl, I got so much on my book sleeve. It's like, it's just getting fuller and fuller by the minute.
The thing is that last night we weren't sure if he was gonna make it happen. So to be honest, I'll do it. I don't give a damn. Thank you, Andrew Alexander Jenkins, for making your son's needs and structure a priority. I don't think we've seen you do that in the whole 3 years y'all been on this goddamn internet. So to know that today on this Monday morning, you made sure to get him where he needed to be for his structured summer activities and socialization and all the things kids deserve. Salute, bro. Do it again. Keep doing that type of shit. I like it when you put your Deshaun first and put your children's needs first. That's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, he got him there, so I'm not saying that. Listen, he tries. That's all I got to say. He tries.
I mean, he could have not took him at all. It could have been a shit show. So I'm going to give credit where credit's due.
Yeah, me too.
If that means applauding the fish for swimming today, well, then that's what we're doing. We're going to applaud the fish for swimming. I normally don't do that, but today we'll go on ahead and applaud the fish for swimming.
So everybody give him a round of applause in the chat.
In fact, everybody who's so eager to comment on Andrew Jenkins' post, go over there and give him a thank you for us. Because we don't fuck with him. Go give him a thank you. Hey, yo, thanks for making sure he got to where he was supposed to go today. That was what's up. You should do that for all your kids every day. Ariel said he only gets one clap out of me. I know that's right, baby. I think that's another problem in this world where some of these men, like, this is bare minimum shit. Like, we're actually going to applaud him for real because he doesn't do bare minimum. The bar has been hella people. So the fact that he got up and took that baby and got him together some type of way, I'm impressed. They're so quick to not get them together and not,
He just he didn't want me to blow up his phone today. That's all.
Either way, for whatever reason, I'm glad he got him there. I'm glad that he didn't miss his first day. I think first days are important.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy he got to go. So I mean,
And they were already kind of stank because they're not going to be in the same class. So, yeah.
no, because when they're together, that's when I get the phone calls. Because both of them always think they're right, so it ends up in an argument.
It's okay, Autumn. I didn't pop you up because I wasn't sure if you and your man were over there having sexy time. Last time I just popped you up, your man had his junk in his hand, remember? So now I get nervous. Anytime you request Autumn, I always wait to see, like, are you taking guests? Because the last time I popped you up here, y'all was naked and some more shit.
Oh, damn, I missed it?
Girl, she didn't even know she was on here. She asked her man something about taking out the dog, and he was like, I got my in my hand. I was like, oh my. I don't think he wants you to take the dog out. I think he wants you to take his dog out.
Shit, he wanted to play.
No, Autumn, don't say that was a good live. We all had a good laugh. That was almost like when my mom boo-booed on herself. Some shit you can't recreate.
If you knew what came out of my mouth, let's talk about it.
Oh, they know what comes out your mouth. They got it cross-posted on every app. And how vile and nasty and naughty you are.
Oh well. I might got that wet 3000.
What's the difference between snarking and bullying? What's the line? I think when it becomes excessive and aggressive and daily, right? Snarking is a comment on Stephanie's page. Bullying is looking at somebody else's comment you don't like on Stephanie's page, going to their page, going to their friends' pages, calling their job, right? Like, these people take things way too far.
Eliza, I'm not scared of you.
Snarking is talking about the Resilient Jenkins shit show. Bullying is picking everybody apart who is involved, right? Our leader didn't deserve to be picked apart. Desiree didn't deserve to be picked apart. They didn't come on this internet and show themselves living in that type of horrendous shit. I certainly didn't deserve to be picked apart or attacked, but I get it. I wouldn't go in their little Discord chats and their group chats and tell everything I knew about Desiree.
Eliza, soon enough I'm going to be in between your cherry pops, so you better watch out.
All right, back to bullying. Bullying was the topic for today. Social media is rewarding outrage. Platforms reward anger, controversy, drama, emotional reactions, right? It's how more people jumped into this live when Desiree popped up because they're waiting to see what she'll say, right? Outrage can become addictive. People seek drama, conflict, gossip, and controversy. They want to know what happened. What do you do now? What is she talking about? Can people profit from that? Absolutely. The dopamine high and the emotional stimulation that bullying gives is what keeps them. At least we don't get booted for talking dirty. We got some dirty little mouths. Y'all is nasty. Y'all is little nasties, queen. Little nasties.
Girl, you right behind us. Be quiet.
Saying it ain't too far, right?
Me and Queen know how to get down in the chat. I'm Queen, baby. What you packing down there? What's wet?
Here's a new one. Is bullying the bully a solution? Usually not. Because when someone responds to cruelty with cruelty, the cycle often continues rather than ends. Why people want to bully the bully? People often feel angry that nobody stopped the bully. They're protective of the victim, frustrated by the lack of consequences, a desire for justice. Hey, Precision by Amber. Many people believe maybe they'll understand how it feels if it happens to them. But does that create empathy or just another victim? What usually happens, bullying the bully often escalates conflict. It creates more sides in the issues. It gives the bully more attention. It shifts focus away from the original harm. And it creates a cycle of retaliation. Our girls at work. Like they're bullying someone who bullies back. That makes it okay. Accountability is not the same as bullying. Bullying says, I want to humiliate you. Accountability says, I want you to take responsibility for your actions. Okay? We will give a prime example of what has happened with Nicole Violet Hardy. I run across who she is, what she's done, and more so the fact that at the time I run across it, she had been just recently harassing the family of the victim on FB in the original post from 8 years ago. Bringing that to the surface to take accountability for your vile fucking actions while you've been, attacking my grief and weaponizing my son's death against me, and watching you weaponize her brother's death against her while you and your family were responsible. Nah, I wasn't going to be quiet about that. That's real stuff that was happening. Her putting, Beetlejuice's face on my picture and making AI images of me to fulfill her little desires. Nah. She's bullying. I'm looking for accountability. Right? I haven't talked about her looks. Not at all. I think when you start going for looks and making those digs, you've already lost your argument. The argument is that this woman was on this app attacking Stephanie for almost 2 years for being married to a PDF, and she's married to a schmurderer, right? Not only married to one, but has participated in the crime, and just as of a few weeks ago was taunting the family and weaponizing their death against them, right? I thought it was relevant with all the other shit that's happening on this app and everybody getting accused of everything and all the secrecy and the dirty little secrets people got. I'm sick of the tender feelings. If you can dish it, you should be able to take it. Listen, Linda. But I'm not a bully. I've never made AI images of these women, fake pages. I've never done any of the shit that they've done. I never understood Alicia May's involvement with her husband being in the SO list. I mean, at this point, if I was Alicia May, I'd be pissed. They drugged the shit out of her. And they're sitting with this woman. I mean, Alicia May's over there telling Violet how wonderful she is. So apparently, like birds of a fucking feather. And they should all just sit with Stephanie too. Right? And again, what I've done, what Mr. Cheese has been a part of, I've been honest with my following from day one. Never lied. And if y'all were here for it and close enough with me for it, then you know what my story consists of. Alicia disappeared. Are we cool with her? No, absolutely not, ma'am. Absolutely not. Alicia May absolutely lied. I'm not cool with her. And again, this bullying, that's like that mob mentality. Go get a taste of her for yourself. She wronged me and the people I sit with. I watched the documentary. I saw what the fuck she had to say about us, and she didn't even dare to get the truth. She just went off a hearsay. And I don't play that shit. We defended her when they were dragging us through the fucking mud, saying that we were shitty as fuck for sitting with her because of her husband's transgressions, right? We got dragged for sitting with all these people. And now they all sit together and drag us. Ain't that funny? Defended them. Our leader publicly defended them the other day. You accidentally sent her live. She probably crept in here under one of her fake pages. Because she's just like the rest of them. Just like the rest of them. You felt so bad. Oops. Well, it don't matter. Don't feel bad. She should feel bad. She should feel bad because when she initially came here, she was so supportive of Desiree and she let everybody and their mama sway her opinions. She wanted Desiree to be who she wanted Desiree to be. She didn't accept Desiree for who Desiree was. She definitely lied for a long time about how in touch she was with Reese. She tried to play that she was so relevant. She hadn't even talked to Desiree. Since they blew out her husband's information, she had never spoke to Desiree again after that live. And in that live was the first time that Desiree had spoke to her since the Dulce shit. And when I had talked to Reese, Reese hadn't spoke to her in months. Talking about Alicia had checked in with her one time since the fucking interview. So there's that. I love how they act like they don't have no fake pages. They all do. They all fucking do. She was clout chasing Aaliyah. She was making money. See, there's a lot of shit we didn't know because we weren't monetized and we weren't nothing on this app to be realizing. But every time that she had Reese over there and motherfuckers were liking and throwing gifts, and even if they threw gifts to Reese, she was getting a cut of that. If you're in my panel and somebody gifts you up big, I get a percentage of that. I have 8 pages total. LOL. It's the max amount. Callie, I'm done with you, girl. You don't have the kind of pages they have. You're not doing what they're doing with your pages. At least I sure fucking hope not. Please don't. Please don't be doing what they're doing. She got what she deserved for having ill intentions. I mean, now they all attacking Dirty Oil Pan. I seen that coming with her lies and crazed fan mentality. They ran her off this internet. They ran her off. They're good for public humiliation. Even the things that were going on in our friend circle, they were going on behind the scenes. You know, that was some big heavy shit. And we were trying to absorb and figure out how we were going to deal with it. And there was obviously a mole that was running back to the fucking gonorrhea to tell him every fucking thing and make it public. The common denominator of everybody who's been ran off this internet is the same person. I don't understand how y'all don't see it. The person who publicly started making the videos to bring attention to the people who were ran off this internet is the same fucking person. And it's not me. And it's not our leader or Desiree or anybody who sits over here. You know what's fucked up? I'm over here preaching the whole time like we don't make fake pages. And then one of those, what do you call them? Irrelevant motherfuckers who were sitting with us at the time but don't sit with us anymore, sends me a fucking fake page they done made. And I blocked it immediately because I block all fake pages. I don't play them games. Bitch, jump back in my inbox. Did you even look at the page? It's about so-and-so. It's a page that's made to harass her. Right, and I'm blocking anyways. I don't do that shit, and you shouldn't either. And then that caused a problem. What's wrong with MonTeesMama? It's called integrity. It's called integrity. I don't sit around and play goofy ass games with goofy ass bitches. I'm not. How can I ever sit here and be so bothered by pages that a page that was made about my son? That's the only one that bothered me, right? All these other pages, surviving Kristen Swanson, hashtag. And you know what all the stories are? She blocked me. She blocked me. Oh, having boundaries, setting boundaries is a fucking problem? Oh, okay. I would think so from unhealthy people. Bullies don't know boundaries. But I'm the bully. Bullying says, I want to humiliate you. Bullying's personal. Accountability focuses on behavior. Bullying wants suffering. Accountability wants change. What if the bully never changes? That's one of the hardest realities. Sometimes they never apologize, they never admit they're wrong, and they never face consequences. And victims are left asking, why do I have to heal while they continue hurting people? Is karma real? People define karma differently, but many believe cruel people damage relationships. Constant conflict steals peace. People who thrive on chaos often struggle to find genuine happiness. The consequences aren't always legal. Sometimes they're emotional, social, or spiritual. Instead of should we bully the bully, ask how do we hold harmful people accountable without becoming the very thing we claim to oppose? How can we demand peace from the world if we can't even be the peace in our own communities? Liza, say it again. True, this is why RJ is not allowed to be discussed in my lives. I'll monetize on my own work, thanks. Amen. Demand peace from the U.S. and foreign affairs, but we ain't peace in populations. Say it again, Liza. If someone hurts you repeatedly, is your greatest victory making them suffer or refusing to allow them to change who you are? That question often creates some of the deepest conversations. It moves beyond revenge and into healing, boundaries, justice, and personal power. Sometimes it's to the point where I could go beneath hell and show all these bitches how God gave them grace, but I'm not trying to block my blessings like that. Some strangers on the internet who tried to defame me or make me look some type of way and, constantly making videos about me. The funny thing is that like the people they make their videos for, I don't fuck with anyways. Like I've got them blocked. So it's not like, oh, you're going to get the word out there to somebody who doesn't already like MonTeesMama. The 20 or so people in here and the 5411 on the porch, y'all come over here because you want to be here. Not because anything they're saying. So creating a bazillion videos about me a day and trying to out any type of background I have or background Treasure's dad has or platforming Monty's killer or any of those things, it's not gonna, I'm still gonna get up tomorrow and be great, right? It's not gonna stop me. And maybe that's what they're mad about. I guess there's a mass unfollowing blackout in the works. They're planning one. But I don't understand how that's going to work when most of the people who want to mass unfollow block me, I've already had them blocked, right? The woman who jumped into Monty's dad's inbox on FB, I already had her blocked on this app. When my people dug into that, clearly I found her on FB to block her, right? But when we found her on this app, I already had her blocked. So any mass blackout for me isn't going to black too much out over here. I still pay my light bill. Sadly, there are documented cases where bullying, whether in person, online, or both, has been linked to tragic deaths. These stories are often used by educators and advocates to help raise awareness about the serious consequences of bullying. Our first story, 2010, age 15. Location. Phoebe endured months of relentless bullying at school and online after transferring to a new school. She died by unaliving in January 2010. Her death sparked national conversations about bullying laws and school accountability. Second in 2010, age 18. Tyler's roommate secretly streamed his private intimate encounter online without consent. The humiliation and invasion of privacy led to Tyler's death by unaliving. The case became one of the most widely discussed cyberbullying tragedies in America. We got a nice group over here. Ain't nobody important leaving. Hey, Queen, say it again. I love my people. I love y'all down bad. 2012, age 15, location. Amanda was blackmailed after sharing a photo online and then endured years of bullying and harassment. Before her death, she posted a now famous video silently holding flashcards explaining her story. Her case helped bring worldwide attention to cyberbullying. 2006, age 13. Megan was cyberbullied throughout fake social media profile created by an adult pretending to be a teenage boy. After cruel messages were sent to her, she died by unaliving. Her death led to what became known as Megan's Law, discussions regarding cyberbullying legislation. Nuh-uh, we love you more, mama. Ain't no way, exotic babe. From the tips of your toes to the hair at the top of your head. 2011, age 14, Jamie was openly homosexual and documented years of bullying online. He became an advocate against bullying before his death by unaliving. His story prompted national discussions about LGBTQ youth and bullying. 2019, age 13, Diego died after being physically assaulted by classmates at school. Ain't no way, Arlita. You know I love you more. More and more and more and more to infinity and beyond it. Security footage of the incident received international attention. The case reignited debates about school violence and accountability. 2017, age 8. Gabriel experienced repeated bullying at school. Surveillance footage later raised questions about how school officials responded to incidents involving him. His death brought attention to bullying among very young children. Facts that matter. Children who are bullied are at increased risk for anxiety, depression, loneliness, academic problems, and unaliving thoughts. Cyberbullying victims are more likely to experience mental health challenges than peers who have not been bullied. Bullying can have long-term consequences that extend well into adulthood. How many tragedies does society need before bullying is treated as a public health issue rather than simply kids being kids or internet drama? Here on TikTok alone, Michaela Raines, she was the founder of Save a Fox with a large audience across social media. Her husband publicly stated that she struggled with depression and had endured years of online harassment and bullying, which he believed contributed to her death by unaliving in 2025. Her death reignited discussions about online hate campaigns, harassment, and snark communities. Criticism becomes cruelty when thousands of people participate. And again, do not like Jeremiah Thompson's wife, but it's cruel what they're doing to her. It's cruel. That's what they're doing. She might be being cruel to them kids, but again, we've seen bullying the bully only continues the cycle. Accountability is what would stop the cycle. Rages Wariapu, a Malaysian TikTok creator who died by unaliving in 2024 after reportedly enduring months of cyberbullying and harassment. Her death prompted national discussions about strengthening cyberbullying laws in Malaysia. Eva Evans, a creator with hundreds of thousands of followers who openly discuss mental health and relationships, she died by unaliving in 2024, leading to widespread conversations about the hidden struggles creators face behind their online personas. Amajan Nunn, an advocate for mental health and deaf awareness on TikTok. She struggled with depression and died of unaliving in 2023. Her story became part of a larger investigation into dangerous online communities and unaliving facilitation. I don't like her. I don't agree with her, but I won't go out of my way to diminish her. That part, queen. Like, if they stop bullying and letting her be the topic of convo, it ends social media career. That part. Their comments is what pay her. Most of the people who hate her the most and make the most content about her, the receipt queen, Violet, the baking mom lady, they are all in her comments on the Book of Faces where it pays more. They are her biggest commenters. They are her big supporters. That's how the platform works. If you like and comment on her page, she's getting paid. So it's kind of contradictory to make yourself a Stephanie hater, a Stephanie, I post shit about her and talk shit about her every fucking day. I mean, the Receipt Queen actually posts where her comments are being, appealed, and I got my comment back, Stephanie, and you're paying her. You're paying her, baby. You're her fucking biggest supporter. It's like they're going to the strip club and they throw the most dollars. If you follow her, you're John. You're paying her. If you're commenting and liking and reacting and arguing with people in the comments and having conversations in the comments, even they think it's funny because they're talking shit about her. And she can see we're talking shit about her. Paragraphs of conversations. That's engagement. That's how social media works. So the ones who hate her the most are the ones who are really her free promo and her prime fucking engagers. They engage the most. I initially, before, when I would say shit on her page, like I was commenting, I would say, for the couple few pennies she's getting, fuck it. Maybe she'll do something with herself, right? But the reality is, with the algorithm that rewards the drama and the nutcase shit, me commenting helps push her back into the algorithm for more people to comment. I believe they all work together. They're probably all friends. Like, let's be real. They probably all sit at the same tables. I wouldn't be shocked if they've had lunch. Can you imagine? Tucker Janal, a popular creator with millions of followers who died by unaliving in 2025. His death led to renewed conversations about creator burnout, mental health, and the pressures of maintaining an online identity. Many creators describe experiencing constant criticism, hate comments, parasocial expectations, rumor campaigns, public scrutiny, pressure to stay relevant, harassment from anonymous accounts. Research continues to examine how online environments, cyberbullying, and social media pressures affect mental health, especially among younger creators. Like we discussed, criticism becomes cyberbullying when it's taken too fucking far. And all of the ways that it's taken too far are the dogpiling, the mob mentality, all of that shit. It's cruel behavior. If you have to get onto the internet and log in to simply talk shit and be cruel to somebody, like, you need a better hobby. People feel entitled to creators' personal lives. You showed us, you brought it to us, so we're entitled to tell you what the fuck we think type shit. Snark communities are not harmless entertainment. They contribute to real world harm, and they know they do. Anonymity makes people cruel. Hiding behind pages with no identity, they can be whoever the fuck they want to be. Crocheting is rewarding, I hear. Yep. She bakes, needs another hobby, clearly. And all of those women sit with the woman who made the page that said, I unalived my child. Yes, Queen, in her comments, lifting her up. This woman made a page that said, I unalived my own son. But again, they want to platform his unaliver. They want to continue to let Violet be Violet, even though the heinous acts that she has committed. And I'm not saying, like, beyond unaliving Andrew Emmett are her part in that, allegedly. Harassing the family 8 years fucking later, once you get your plea deal and your little property back, was fucking audacious. Justice doesn't look like being cruel after the fact and harassing the family of the victim that is a victim at your family's hands. That is top tier. If a creator dies after years of harassment, does everyone who participated bear some moral responsibility? Every creator is a person before they are content. Views, likes, followers, and controversy may feel like entertainment to an audience, but the emotional impact on the person receiving the criticism can be profound and sometimes tragic. If your panel covers this topic, consider discussing mental health resources, right? And then they say, we can see how Stephanie has plummeted over. Look at how y'all have treated and talked to her. You know she reads the comments because she got 8 burners in there fighting for their life to defend herself, right? I even saw XOXO Gossip Mom's video, like, Pookie, stop reading your fucking comments. That's dumb. But she reads the comments. She's seen every fucking hateful thing that's being said about her, and you think that's putting her in some type of great mental health space? Be fucking so for real. And that's fucked up when the internet and the behaviors of fucked up ass bullies on the internet calling themselves bringing fucking awareness, bullies, right? That's fucked up when they got me half-ass feeling sorry for a Jeremiah's wife on a fucking random Monday. Remember when people made fun of Chadwick Boseman for real skinny and people made fun of him and he turned out he had cancer? I'm just saying. And then let's not even, what about Riziki? Rizzy. She died on December 12th, 2025 at the age of 27. Authorities ruled her death an unaliving. The Alabama Department of Forensic Sciences reported that she had documented history of depression and previous unaliving attempts. Her death was initially investigated by local police because of the circumstances surrounding it and widespread public concern. After her death, many supporters alleged she had been subjected to online bullying and cruel comments, including mockery of her disability. However, the exact role the online harassment played in her death has not been officially established by investigators. God, y'all. Oh my God, I apologize. I had a fucking phone call. Y'all, it just, fuck it. The shit that comes across my desk, gotta come across y'all desk too. And this is what I'm talking about. So apparently, one of the people that Stephanie has used in her AI photos of one of her alt accounts is really somebody, a pastor or some shit. And apparently, Receipt Queen has now reached out to said pastor to let him know that Stephanie is using him as an alt account on TikTok. But let me tell you something. It's not going to fucking matter because they were able to make an alt account and say, I unalived my son, and there was nothing that happened. So TikTok's not going to stop it. It doesn't really matter who the man is. But yeah, this is the lack of anything better to do with your day. The lack of anything better to do with your day. I keep messing up my phone. Too much is happening on this bad boy. Y'all see, I'm on live with y'all and I get the call like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh my Lord have mercy. They're not, I mean, to a certain degree, but they're the worst detectives. Worst detectives. Lord have mercy. We can acknowledge that a person experienced online cruelty and also recognize that mental health crises are complex and rarely have a single cause. And while everybody on this app that reports on Stephanie has already said that she has mental health issues, obviously bullying her is not going to help her mental health issues. I don't understand what type of productivity is happening here. Bringing accountability and awareness to her situation. Yeah, that was like the first 6 months of it, right? Everybody watched it go up in smoke and go bananas. That was the first 6 months, right? Like, what else is there to see? How bored do we have to be to look that much into a name to see if it belongs to someone? Extremely bored. Extremely, extremely bored. But we're the weird ones. I mean, and that's like some pastor or some shit or whatever the fucking case he has going on, right? Whatever's going on, right? And that's okay. They will condone that because that's bringing traction and everybody's commenting and, oh my God, Stephanie, you're lying, Stephanie. We knew she was a liar. She's been a liar. Her being a liar is not some new fucking found information. They act like they just landed on the fucking moon. Oh my God, Stephanie lied. Anytime her mouth is moving, she's lying. I am so through. That's hilarious, though. We can acknowledge that a person experience. Oh, yeah. That doesn't lessen the conversation. In fact, it makes it more important. Criticism. Hey, PT. Criticism becomes cruelty. People forget there's a human being behind the screen. Social media platforms aren't doing much to protect vulnerable creators. Clearly, they don't do much to protect vulnerable children, right? If someone's visibly struggling, should entertainment ever outweigh compassion? That's huge. When entertainment outweighs compassion, I've been screaming for however, like long throughout this whole situation, that all of this fuck shit that I've experienced being on TikTok supporting Desiree has just depleted my faith in fucking humanity. For a good laugh, people are that bored with their lives. Like, man, I'd be cackling over here at the funny. Like, I still find farts funny. If it's that bad, I'll just go make a pot of cabbage around here and I'll be tickled at my damn self for a week. Entertainment is that serious that it outweighs your compassion for a struggling individual? And again, there is nothing about Jeremiah Thompson's wife that is flattering to me as a woman, mother, anything else. Nothing she does is correct or, astute. But y'all got me half-ass feeling bad for this lady on a random Monday. We can clearly see that she's suffering from mental health issues, possible addiction issues. For all of the addicts and recovering addicts on this app, for them to talk crazy about her is wild to me. They used to be her, right? They struggled with addiction. We're watching her struggle just out loud and live, right? I'm just absolutely, Callie. She's human too. Exactly. Don't mention poop. I'm on the floor. Listen, the queen, both of my kids, even like Monty would still smile as a grown man before he took flight, and Treasure still cackles, and both of them had it. Pigs and poop. You heard me? Just around here randomly, I can just shout out pigs and poop and have the whole house in stitches. Pigs and poop is all it takes over here. Good Lord. Stinky farts will do it. Like, oh my God, why didn't you spray? What is wrong with you? A woman is over there visibly struggling, whether it's self-inflicted or not, whether whatever the judgment everybody has perceived based on, listen, nobody has walked in her shoes or knows what the right thing to do in her situation is. Everybody can give her advice and whatever, but just like everybody else's life, and people give you advice, and sometimes that advice just doesn't quite work for you because how your shit is set up, that doesn't align, or whatever the fuck the case may be. And it seems like she got a lot of reasons why shit don't align. So a lot of suggestions for her probably aren't going to make sense for her. But either way, we have this woman over here who is clearly, obviously struggling. Visibly. Continues to make posts and, screaming out for help, right? But doesn't want it. Like, that's ass backwards. Visibly fucking struggling. But this is entertainment. No, I'm sorry. Mental health issues, neglect of children. None of that is entertainment for me. The fart story about their aunt. I love that aunt. She's losing everything over this relationship. I mean, she lost a lot over the last one. She got help, but she won't take it. Riziki's story is often used not to assign blame to one person or one of eight, but to ask a broader question. What responsibility do we all have for the digital environments we help create? Riziki's story was horrendous. There was 800 people in that live that watched that girl unalive herself. TikTok didn't take the live down. Everybody sat and watched. While I can't talk about bullying without getting a violation, right? The algorithm rewards the drama. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And you know what else, Siani? You want to add something to that to be a little more elevated? You can't get thirsty because they won't drink. That's the biggest problem. Leading the horse to water, people stand there trying to get the horse to drink for so long that they start getting thirsty. Now you and the horse dehydrated, right? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And you can't get thirsty because he won't drink. Because life's short and those kids' childhoods are even shorter. Samantha Pancakes. And again, while I understand all of Desiree's frustration, I was on the phone with her last night while she was trying to navigate that shit show. And everything about him is just, it's like fucking pulling teeth, bro. It's like talking to a fucking wall. And Desiree is so patient and so kind. And I would have already lost my hold, but that's not going to get you nowhere, right? I really thought that he was going to pull it and baby boy was going to miss today. He told you he's going to work on getting the kids the sizes. Okay, good, Viv. I'm glad. I did speak to Desiree about that. She really wasn't comfortable with that. Not because it was the kids, but she popped in here earlier. Deshawn doesn't even have clothes over there. And obviously she's not sending any of the things she has for him because they don't make it back. So she thought about it and she's like, you know, she's really nice and tell her it's not like because of the kids or whatever. I get what she's trying to do, but my son doesn't even have clothes over there. I also, it happened previously and I don't know if people are forgetting, but somebody sent Addie clothes and Stephanie is small enough that she fits those sizes. So while you're trying to help the children, we've seen already clothes that were sent for Addie that Stephanie turned into her clothes. Clothes that belong to Deshawn that Stephanie has turned into her clothes. So there's that part, right? I don't even know if the children get the opportunity to wear the clothes before she begins wearing them. But stuff was sent for Addie months ago. I'm sure there's a video. And yeah. The Hello Kitty shirt. Thank you, Katarina. I needed somebody to bring it to the surface. Yep. And maybe she made Addie feel bad and Addie gave it to her because she didn't get anything. Who fucking knows? I don't know what goes on in that fucking box. You know I'm not going to do it because they're not going to give it to the kids. I mean, there's that part. I thought about that. You know, me and Des talked about it. And yeah, she wears Deshawn shorts, which is fucked up because this morning they couldn't find him a pair of shorts. Stephanie was probably wearing them. Oh, I was going to send stuff to Alice, but chose not to. It broke me. Queen. And that's the hard part because so many people want to help, but so many people know what it'll turn into. Right? Siani, that part. I mean, they don't make it their business. You know, Stephanie is selfish. So one of the first times once Deshawn was going to be with his mom, you know, she took the girls shopping at some Ross or something. Remember, she had bags in the trunk and was getting them all new clothes. She didn't get shit for Deshawn. Deshawn was still going to come back to visit his dad. He was still going to be in her home. If she was really a stepmother and loved this little boy, fuck worrying about growing out his locks. Worry about whether he got a clean pair of underwear in your house. Worry about if he got clean socks and clean shorts and the fact that his mama got him involved in stuff to be socialized and in this world. His mama isn't keeping him away from safe adults and keeping him boxed up in a fucking room. She's making sure that he gets all the experiences that a young man deserves to have. If you're really a stepmom and you really love him down like that, make sure he has what he needs when he's in your presence. Because I'm going to tell you like this. I got children, other children, stepchildren, treasure siblings. I got all type of shit around here. And if they show up over here, even as adults now, right? They came into town and, oh my, I forgot my toothbrush. I got extra toothbrushes in my linen closet. Brand new ones. Go ahead and get you one. Right? I'm put my name on it, leave it here for next time. Okay, cool. Any children, even grown ones that are in my presence, if they fall short with what they need, right? And they're adults now, responsible for taking care of their own selves. Any child that stays the night over here, if something happens or they need something or the girls want to do something, then it's time for us to run to Walmart real quick and get some little outfits or whatever the case may be. Don't let one of Treasure's little friends show up and her little swimsuit ain't fitting her right. We just going to go get new swimsuits today. And I'm not even making funny, you know. No, Treasure's mama took us. We both got swimsuits, right? I'm not even going to make it funny like just buy her one. No. We should go get new swimsuits today. What do you girls think, right? It's all about how you do it. Yep. They say that that's what happened with a lot of her Amazon wish list from the last time and she returned it. Yes, Aaliyah. I love the way that I wish I could have been loved when I was going through it, right? My linen closet be stuffed, toothpaste, tampons, pads, body wash, shampoo. I'm trying to tell you, you're beautiful soul inside and out. Thank you, Callie. That's you, though. That's how I was raised, and that's how I treat kids. If they need stuff, we'll go do it. I'm trying to tell you. Kids don't ask to be here. And I've also said it many times, people who have the deep desire, you see the resilient circle jerk, and this is just so terrible, and you feel so bad. I assure you, with the way that our world is, I assure you that all of you have somebody close to a Stephanie Thompson in your fucking neighborhood or in your community. And you probably don't like the bitch, okay? Just like you don't like Stephanie. That's why you've never done nothing for them kids that are right there in your community, because you don't like the bitch. But you're quick. See how the anonymity of the internet? No, go get something for the ones in your community that you don't like. Sarah, she don't treat them kids right. Them kids need too, just like Atlas and Addie and Bella and all those other kids. If you've got it to give, man, do it locally. Do it where you see the difference. Do it at the man on the corner who's playing the guitar for change. Crambone type shit. My sister is in line with Methany and she's burned me so many times. I'm tired. Aaliyah, listen. Addiction in your family is difficult. I am a no contact gray rock. If that's how you're living your life, you cannot come you can't come to my house. You can't bring that shit around my kids. I refuse to participate. I couldn't keep them because her abusive mom threatened to have me arrested. Lord have mercy. I'm done with you. Katarina, stop it right now. I'm not even repeating that out loud. Ugh. My stomach just turned. Social media encourages bullying. Anonymity creates courage without accountability. To the corner, Katarina. To the fucking corner. Just go on ahead. Do the hokey pokey and turn your fucking self around. Ugh. Like, that one made my mouth salivate like I might fucking throw up. Fake accounts, burner accounts, and anonymous profiles have very big balls and will definitely say things that they wouldn't say face to face. The lack of consequences, empathy decreases. I don't think the people on this internet would be nearly as cruel if they were in the presence of Stephanie. When me and my friend jokingly fight on battles, we get more views. This app is toxic. I'm trying to tell you, Callie. Like, I know how we could break the internet. Like, I should be stupid and play their games. Me and our leader have cackled. Me and True have cackled about, I'll say dumb shit. Like, you know what? We should go live and have a big fight and fall out and make them think. And you feel me? Just to be dumb. But, like, refuse to play into their stupidity and not going to let my girls turn into a spinoff of their damn reality show. But, yeah, we thought about it several times. I was going to go live one day and be like, all right, y'all. Give me the 10,000 followers. I'm going to do a sub only, and I'm going to give out all of the dirty, resilient Jenkins secrets. I got dirt on Arlita. I got... Oh my God. Let me stop. Let me fucking stop. I would never do no shit like that. That's why I cackle. Because, y'all, but they would eat that shit the fuck up. I would have like 1 million fucking views. Right? It's like, get your clips, leave us alone. They probably clipped that part. They clipped that part. See, she's not a clout chaser. She doesn't want followers, but look what she just said. But that's what they wanted. That's why motherfuckers, MonTeesMama had her chance to go viral. You blew it. If going viral included taking women's most intimate fucking details of their life to sell it out to fucking strangers, women that I had became friends with, right? Women that I had built a bond with, that we're fighting the same cause to free this little boy from this bullshit and get this little boy to get back to his mama who he's been alienated from, right? And admitted as a grown woman that, yeah, you know what my attachment was? I can help her fight for her son. There's no fighting to bring Monty home. I don't give a fuck how much I fight. It's over with. That final judgment has been made, right? I can stand in my square as a woman and say that that's what pulled my heartstrings to this story and made me be all in with Desiree. Like, okay, what can I do to help? And just because I didn't sit all, I don't know. It's funny to me. Alicia May knows that I'm the one who asked her to bring Des on her fucking panel. And she's going to sit here and say, I just dropped in. Like, she's not going to clear up no rumors about where the fuck I came from. Okay, we can all be quiet then. That's cool. I know how I got here. I know the part I played. I never will sell out any of my people's secrets and what they trust in me. Man, your integrity and your honor is all you got in this life. And they can say I moved however type of way, but man, my integrity is still fucking intact. Motherfuckers trust me with everything. That's how they were trying to tell Arlita I was dirt. Like, ain't no way. MonTeesMama know every last detail of if it was her, y'all would have already known everything. Desiree, the same shit. You have an even bigger heart than I thought, MonTeesMama, bigger than mine. Samantha, listen. You know what kicked it off? For those just like walking into the scenario, right? I was thinking about this too. True. I need to learn how to run back like the town hall or whatever on a live, since now they're recording my lives and posting them cross platform. Like, let's run the town hall back, because let's give them a lot of shit that they missed and maybe they'll understand it. But right before they made the page, right before Donna Hobson made the page that said I unalived my son, Mama D Internet T, right before she made the page that said I unalived my son, okay, she had drugged me into a group chat. MonTeesMama don't play on TikTok like that. I don't even know what fucking group chats are. But all of a sudden on a Saturday morning, my phone started fucking vibrating and going fucking bananas because there was all these people in this group chat, and every time they commented, apparently this shit's going fucking berserko, okay? This group chat has some of the most weirdest participants in it. I'm looking at the names because by the time I show up, everybody's talking. And Mama D's in here, and pt2 is in here, and Vincent is in here, and Charlene Proctor is in here, and Triska is in here, right? I'm in here. Who else got brought into that group? Unacknowledged was in there. And I was like, wait a minute. There's a lot of people in here that don't fuck with us, and like some of our people, like, what the fuck is going on? Why, excuse me, why did you invite me here? Then Donna Mama D starts proceeding to say I'm a Jenna lover, that they brought me over here to start this Jenna, we're going to cancel Jenna campaign, this, that, and the third. And I was like, nah, I'm not fixing to take all of our good energy and feed it into that type of bullshit. Not participating. Absolutely not. Then they tried taking shit in my conversation and turning it and twisting it. Said I was assaulting SA victims. Then she started spewing this shit about I've been stalking her and her son and all this other stuff. Come to find out, they have been stalking me down for months. They said in that chat, like, we looked into you and we don't understand who you are. You're not a content creator. No, I'm fucking not. And then one of them said, we just want to know the updates on Deshaun. Nobody's saying anything. And I was like, oh, the fuck? Then the messages on the back end that they were sharing started coming through, and tell MonTeesMama to shut the fuck up or I'm going to make the page about her son. I refused to speak. I got pissed. I was like, wait a minute. Are you trying to pull me like a Dulce, the way you guys did Dulce, and get me to come in here and run my fucking mouth? Because I'm not that type of person. I ain't a Dulce, and this ain't that. And it pissed him off. They were intentionally saying wild, weird shit to get a response. Like, yeah. That's why they say that I blew my motherfucking position. Right? Because they wanted to sit where I was sitting. You know? I didn't look at it like that. I was trying to help a scenario and a situation and help Desiree. So obviously being in touch with Desiree was important. Being in touch with our leader was important. At that point, being in touch with Reese was important. And then getting in touch with it, you know, it stems out, and now Drew's mother, you know, is in touch with me, and his sister. And this is all important, right? These are all players that are on Desiree's side, and we're all fighting for Desiree. So this is Team Des, and this is, hey, yeah, I'm gonna work with the family and the village that she has right there in Portland, because from the beginning I knew there wasn't a lot. I mean, I can support her venting and her tears and uplift her and do so much from where I'm at, right? Financially, I can help her with GoFundMe. I can donate. I can do things from where I'm at, but she needed boots on the ground where she was at. Our leader was a blessing, and baby, I tell you all the time, but that's not for here, right? They'll say I'm weird for the way that I hype you guys up, right? But when I wouldn't divulge everybody's dirty deeds, and I wouldn't give all the knowledge that I have and still do have and hold to my fucking chest, because these young ladies are my fucking friends. I got mad love for them. I respect their journeys. I respect their struggles, their fights. I respect it the fuck all. I respect all of it. I'm so proud of them and the breaking of the generational curses that are attached to both of their children through the man that they mismanaged their coochies with, right? But we can break the generational curses attached to it. Them babies are the best blessing that came from an Andrew Alexander Jenkins. But them generational curses attached to him through his fucked up ass, foul ass behavior are being broken at the hands of our leader and Desiree. And if y'all don't see, that is alchemy at its finest. And when you witness alchemy in people who can take the worst of the situations and turn them into the best of the situations, baby, if you don't surround yourself with them type of people, I don't know what you're doing with your day. If you're not trying to touch alchemists in your Monday, what are you doing? They wanted it to be negative. The negativity fuels the fucking algorithm. And the fact that I had reached out several times to the #1 reporter and most respected person who talks about the content to tell them all the shit that was, they knew. That's why they didn't talk about it. That's why they didn't bring any type of awareness to it and talk about it, because they knew. Most of them were paid fucking actors. The fuck? And probably not even paid that much. Listen, I know hypes in my town who will turn a fucking convict in for less than that. They'll be a confidential informant for a fucking cell phone. Oh, I guess now they're on Reddit trying to make me a Stephanie lover because I said, God damn it, they got me feeling bad for her on a random Monday because they're so fucking cruel. I said I don't like Stephanie. Clip that. Do not like Jeremiah Thompson's wife whatsoever. But I do not like you cruel ass hoes that torment her soul on a daily fucking basis even more. How about that? Should I say it again? I do not like Jeremiah Thompson's wife whatsoever. But I don't like you goofy ass, cruel ass, evil ones who are fucking just poking people for no fucking goddamn reason even more. Alright? I said it with my whole chest. She didn't say it with her face though. Put your camera on. Put your camera on. Coming from bitches who are using filters and making sure they do 2 hours worth of fucking makeup and 8 outfit changes and a transition for a fucking video. I ain't got time. Listen, I've been running around all day, 2 business meetings. Picked up a piece of furniture that I thought was unique than a motherfucker. I got an old football chair now to go in my little front room with all my other shit going on. It's a football shaped chair with a football shaped footstool. Fuck you mean? 5 or 6 network opportunities going on. And yeah, your girl came in and the first thing that came off was my damn bra. Threw my long ass hair up into a bun on top of my head. It is everywhere. I can only imagine what your girl looking like right now. But I don't spend all my time in the mirror. Ain't vain. I don't have nobody to fucking impress. Can't be showing what you're doing with all them lighter flicks sounding like Lil Wayne over there, mama. And is. Lighter flicks off a plant that the Lord put here for us. All right. I'm not snorting rails while putting fucking eyelashes on a live. We saw that happen on this. I don't got blizzards underneath my nose while I'm making videos and shit. We've seen that. I'm not a powder puff ranger out here like the rest of these young thugs, right? I'm not an opiate addict. I'm not a recovering addict. I smoke the fucking trees. And since I picked out my son's casket like a fucking chimney, I don't smoke rack though. Don't smoke rack though. I don't got to put on costumes to make fucking videos, throw on wigs and makeup, and I don't got to do all that weird shit. Absolutely not. MonTeesMama is MonTeesMama is MonTeesMama. Y'all have seen videos of me. Y'all have seen lives of me. I did a whole fucking interview. What? But whatever. They can keep talking. And then we go live and they say it's a crash out. They're crashing out. No, we're having a conversation. I never denied my gardening. Other people are on this app gardening mamas. Samantha Sweet's a gardening mama. What's the problem? She makes videos straight blowing tree fur in a house where her children live at before she makes breakfast for them. Y'all ain't saying shit about that. Oop. What happened? Because they pick and choose who the fuck it is. Violet is in the local newspaper with charges and sat in jail behind a whole schmurfer. But you're worried about whether I smoke some trees? What? Oh, and they're going to be like, well, her daughter is there. How do you know that? How do you know my daughter's here? How do you know where my daughter's at? Are you watching her? Are you surveilling us that hard to know whether or not my daughter's in the house or not in the house? Could she be with family? Could she be on vacation? Could she be in summer school? Could she be... Did she already start working? She could be anywhere. She could be playing hide and seek with y'all. Right? At one point, they said I didn't even have custody of my daughter. So which one is it? Do I not have custody of her and she takes an Uber over here? Right? Remember that whole hiatus? And now she's here and shotgunning the goddamn cigar and shit. Make it make sense. It's wild behavior, y'all. Extremely wild behavior. And I think it's definitely gotten to the point of beyond cruelty. Do not like Jeremiah Thompson's wife whatsoever. But I'm not game on being cruel to people that I don't like. You just don't fuck with them, right? If somebody, wrongs you or moves in a way that you don't approve of. If I've got a friend that, I realize is a child abuser, right? I'm not going to be able to sit with you, right? Because I don't condone that type of shit. I didn't know you abuse your kids. Oh, shit. Fuck. Damn. Let me move around. Find out one of my friends is on meth. Like, you try to help your friends, but I'm not fixing to have certain situations in my family, in my household, right? You invite that type of energy in your home. I don't want that type of energy. Are we protecting our kids or are we not? Because I don't have these type of people around my children. The type of people who are on this internet, I would never invite. Like, I would invite y'all to my house and we would be comfortable kicking and having a ball, y'all. I got the damn Pac-Man arcade. I got all the little video games over here, even though MonTeesMama don't play too much. I was thinking about it too on summer break. I think I'm gonna, True and Grandma been trying to get me to do some stuff with Monty's little game because I'm pretty sure I can be compatible with theirs. But like, I got the Wii, I got the very first Nintendo. I'm like old school video games over here. Haven't played that shit in forever, but shit, I got all the things. I was thinking, you know how they do them color, I was thinking that with my real friends. You know how people be doing them color parties where you bring in your basket, you get a certain color, you're supposed to dress the color and bring the basket and the snacks and the drinks and the whatever's the color. I was thinking about having like a slumber party fucking cartoon marathon type shit. A 24-hour, all the old school cartoons. We're going to garden and do all the things, right? And I would have like a cereal bar with all the cereals, all the fun ones from when we were kids. And then with like the strawberries, the bananas, the fruits, right? Pop-Tarts, like all the good morning breakfasts, like, yes, a whole, yep. And I could totally do that here because I got all the video games, multiple TVs throughout here. Everybody's got TV sources, right? We could have a ball. My life was never in a bad place. The only thing that happened to me is my son graduated this earth long before I expected him to. And yeah, I was on the bench for a minute. But when Desiree ended up in my inbox over this situation, I definitely had all the fight that I've always had for my son in my heart. And it was just sitting there. Grief is just love with nowhere to go. So grieving Monty and with the ability to help Desiree get her son home was an amazing part of my healing journey, whether it looked amazing to the outside world or not. And what we came to this internet to do, the ones who weren't looking for the clout or the drama or the keeping it going for the rest of their lives, the one who just wanted to come and see that baby get free and get the fuck up out of there, like, we did what we came to do. We raised $10,000 in 16 days without some white savior lady convincing the world to do it, right? It was just me and Arlita. Shit. Half the internet didn't trust us already. They had already pinned so much shit against us, right? And again, hey, yo, sitting back today, just in some retrospect, the shit I did with Jenna, the amends I made to run that GoFundMe, it had to be done. You see what's happening now? They say that girl sits over there and makes 5411 videos about me on a daily basis, bro. On a daily. Transmutation of energy, though, right? Because what had to get accomplished got accomplished. She was going to talk about somebody regardless. She was going to talk about whoever anyways. I don't care what she says. It's probably easier to talk about me than to look inside herself and see where she fails so miserably, right? Liza, thank you. It was definitely a good strategy. And I will also say for the record, Desiree's at work, but our leaders in this bitch, it wasn't a strategy that I fucking did without their permission. This was their life. So trust and believe. The strategy, definitely explained it to them and what it was, and shit, they knew what time it was. Do what you got to do, auntie. We needed to get... Desiree had an attorney secured, but she had a trial coming up and a bill that was due. She had already had her attorney, and everybody's like, well, where'd the money go? Well, y'all missed the whole court date. You missed the reunification paperwork. You missed the shit that was filed with the courts. All that shit costs money. All of it. And I won't even tell you how much money Dulce ate up fucking every time she, in the beginning, was reaching out to the attorneys. It was Bill and Desiree. You probably would have done the same. Listen, Liza, it's the only way we were going to be able to run a GoFundMe. It's the only way it was going to work. There's no way we were going to be able to keep positive traction on this app to run that GoFundMe successfully with that girl making 5411 videos a day, tagging Desiree in every last one of them, right? Hashtag Resilient Jenkins. Hashtag Make Me Relevant. Hashtag your mama and your daughter are both monetized on this app. Like, get a fucking clue. Why don't you repair your relationships with your mother and your daughter, and then they can teach you what the fuck they did to get monetized. If that's what you want on this app, is some type of momentum. But she doesn't. She wants to be hateful and evil and vile. And y'all want to know the worst part? I said it a million times before. On the phone, she's sweet as pie. Ask anybody who listened to her. She is not the person. She puts that camera on and she gets the most courageous alcohol balls ever. That's not who she is. I'm just saying, Arlita. And the worst part is the ones who are being cyberstalked, harassed, bullied, surveillance, monitoring spirits, having tarot cards read without permission, just all the weird shit. Weird shit. That's spiritual grape. Y'all know that, right? When somebody reads tarot about you and some type of divinity without your permission, for whatever fucking reason, right? You fucking graping my aura. What are you doing? I mean, listen, it's a controversial topic, right? People who don't play in the spiritual world and who just play with cards for fun, like it's fucking draw four, Uno reverse in this bitch, they wouldn't understand the complexity of that. But people who deal with that and who practice divinity and no, that is absolutely not cool. And to read cards on people who are in some type of viral story, fucking weird, intrusive, obsessive, and not cool. Lack of consent. It's a personal space. Absolutely. I mean, there's a whole law that you can't astral project into the fucking White House. People are supposed to have your consent. I've had other spiritual people since Monty's been off this earth. I told y'all that story too. There's people, Monty has reached out to people who have gifts and gotten in touch and passed messages. People have called me out of nowhere and asked permission to communicate with him because he's here type shit. Dude's got something to say and I got gifts. Like, do I have your permission? Type shit. It's absolutely frowned upon in that community. So everybody can have their own opinion about it. I would never go into somebody's house without their permission, let alone into their spiritual house without permission. Not that it did a damn thing. Motherfucker's been practicing black magic since February, and apparently it ain't stopped shit this way. The unfortunate facts of bullying and cyber terrorism and harassment is that a lot of times the burden falls on the victim because it becomes civil, and then the victim has to then hire an attorney, right? Not them reading the tea leaves about you, MM. I'm trying to tell you. It wasn't just about me. Desiree, Arlita. Yep. Fucking weird and shit. The lack of any type of boundary. The entitlement to think that because they are them, they just sit above the law of everybody. That's not how it works. I think bullying is a lot easier when people don't have to see the pain they cause. This internet gives people the ability to make comments. They're not sitting in the room when those comments are read by the person, the receiver, right? Obviously, Miss Thompson's over there with 8 different burner accounts fighting for her life in the comments to try to support her own self because nobody on the internet supports her. Like, that in itself speaks volumes as to where her mental health is. And continue to pick and prod and whatever. No, the best thing to do is block, delete, move on, stop commenting, stop engaging. You want her to go away, you make her go away. That's how you deplatform someone. They stop getting paid. If she wasn't getting paid to be here, she wouldn't continue to do it, right? Lack of humanity is what really bothers me about bullying. I'm trying to tell you, Aaliyah. And the levels it goes to, you know, through a screen. Even children wouldn't go this hard on a playground. Somebody would already ended up getting a booger picked and they ate it and the fight would be over. That's why this shit is so dangerous and so sick, is because the fight is never over. It can be over and then there's somebody who wants to keep talking about it. You know, unacknowledged would like to remain unacknowledged, but there's Jenna just keeps running her fucking mouth, right? Unacknowledged would like to be remain unacknowledged, yet in every fucking context and every group she's being called out by name, right? And the accusations about what I've done to her. So yeah, I think I'm also going to fit time in here in my next future lives to play that town hall meeting so they can post that cross platform. They probably won't though. You know, there's a point where as human beings, again, you're either part of the problem, part of the solution, or all you can do is pray. And we have all sat back for years now and watched that there's no solution to be had over there that's going to be a happy ending for the rest of those kids. What's been done has been done. The best that could be done has been done. Right? As long as they're continuing to move and groove the way they're moving and grooving, nothing is fixing to change over there. It's continuing to get worse. Like, she had a stroller a couple months ago and now she got a goddamn Target cart. They had an apartment when they started and now they got a shoebox. What? Everything just continues to get worse. The appliances breaking down. The resilient frying pan done rest its soul. Like, Lord have mercy. Enough is never going to be enough over there. But it can be enough for the internet if people got behind not engaging, participating, you know. The people who make money off of her are her most highest paid contributors. The ones who are over there in her comments and then keying amongst each other to talk more shit about her with 19 and 71 comments because that was a funny joke and now we're all going to laugh at it. She's getting paid for every single one of those. The engagement she's getting paid for is unreal. I don't even put a lot of fucking time into my Facebook. I just post like on a daily and I'm on my 2nd month of actually getting paid out. The Lord doesn't have mercy. Satan owns that one. The people that pay for her sub only, that part. I mean, at one point in time, there were people who were the real MVPs who were getting her sub only content and sharing it with the rest of the world. And we appreciated that. We were nosy. We appreciated it. The people who follow her page where she markets her daughters, she's got like 1,000 followers over there. Why are you following a page that she very obviously marketing her children on? That's gross. That's PDF type activity right there. You're going to bring attention to the fact that she's marketing her daughters on this page, but you're going to be a follower? It's very contradictory. And they will forever not like me because I will forever tell the truth and I will forever not fucking divulge secrets for fucking a come up. And yeah. Yep. I love it for them. I really do. Oh, we're going to stay 8 more minutes. And then I've made up for the earlier live for sure, because I don't know what happened there, so I don't know if it was qualified. So to keep my consistency, I wanted to at least come back and get another hour and 20 in, because I really don't know what happened with that live. I was able to come back almost instantaneously. I am not sure. So I hope that between both sessions on bullying, cyber and in person, childhood and adult, I think the common denominator is that meeting bullying with bullying is not the ticket. That just creates a cycle of the terrible behavior, right? It's not going to stop. Ignoring bullies doesn't seem to stop them. But ignoring them gives you peace, right? Ignoring them and not giving a damn about what they're talking about is peaceful for the person. It might not be peaceful for the bully. I hope that it's been very informational. I hope that people realize that, like, you never know what somebody's got on their plate, what somebody's got going on. There's a lot of unaliving that has happened on this app. Self-unaliving. Content creators who have been pushed to all levels and edges and places and spaces and couldn't take it anymore. I think leading with love and leaving with love is always the best way to go. It doesn't always work that way, especially with a lot of the evils that exist in this world. But at least if you're trying consciously to do that, it might make the world a better place. I don't fucking know. But what's currently happening in our current climate, it's not for me. Everybody reaps what they sow. Whether that's when, I mean, however you believe, we've already done spirituality and religion and shit yesterday. Whether you believe in the universe, you know, in a karmic level, religiously, on a spiritual level, everybody atones for what they put. What you put out there is what comes back to you. And when it's all over and done, and you've got to answer for what, come on now. You caused a whole bunch of people misery. You were just hateful and for no reason. I don't know. I'm all for uplifting, encouraging, making it happen, Captain. I wonder if my neighbor's trying to leave. I think I'm still in the driveway right here. Oops. No. They just got their dog on the porch. Okay, cool. You know what? I'm just gonna go on ahead and park my shit, because that could be frustrating. Oh. Yeah. So they ride motorcycles, or those little motorbikes, down the sidewalk around here. Yes, girl, Arlita. My neighbors have 3 unruly. And then I have my 2. Good Lord have mercy. See? Savage life. Okay. We're back. Yeah, I had kept my door open. Girl, I'm trying to tell you. I had kept my front door open because I had parked right by the door because I told you I got a piece of furniture. So I wanted to hear if they needed to move their car. And that's why lady decided she needed to be part of the neighborhood ruckus. And my neighbors are a little different. I love them. They're nice people. But they took their screen door off and they put a baby gate at the top of their stairs going up to our front porch. And the dogs can come in and out freely, which I'm not a bug type of girl, so all of that bothers me because, like, what? So, like, they just open their door and, like, the dogs won't be on the porch, but then if you walk past the door to go to the back, then the dogs they can come in and out to the porch. I don't know, it's different. And I wouldn't want all them bugs flying in and out to let the dogs have porch access. It's a lot. Where's your screen door? Just so confused. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. We don't have like a lot of flies. Garbage is by the back, so our cans are closed. That's pretty neat and tidy. We don't attract, but I mean, there's been a couple times the flies will try to get in just because it's cooler in here, right? I've got curtains on my porch, which also helps to deter a lot of that. But I keep my screen door on too. And they've got a curtain on their porch, but not covering the front. Like mine goes the whole length and L shape of my porch, where theirs just is like one section of their porch. I guess so he can smoke tucked and ducked off or whatever. I don't know. I'm about to cut off the contract that exists between them and my blood supply. I'm done with you, Liza. Yes. For the most part, a fly here and there might get in, but for the most part, we don't get bugs. We don't have ants. I don't know. I think the way log cabins are built, I think that helps with, well, I don't know. I've been in another log cabin that had bugs, so let me stop. I think it's just, I don't know. A blessing. It's a blessing is what it is. I don't do bugs and I don't have many. You don't leave it wide open for them. I mean, right? I don't have a welcome mat talking about fly on in. There's that. It's really peaceful though. Like I've had birds nest in my little flowers on the front porch so many times. But now I've got the wind chimes, so we haven't had them since then. But I'm kind of glad because the last time the birds nested before Monty passed, something happened and the mama bird got scared off and she left her little eggs in her nest. And yeah. Yes, Yanni, they know how to fly in but don't get out. And then they say flies are supposed to like not be able to live longer than 72 hours in a home. Like, listen, Linda, I don't know what type of flies we got in the hood, but once they get in, I swear they need to start paying rent. You'll look up and the fly will still be here a week later. Like, what in the hell? I thought you was going to run out of wings or something. You might as well just name him and keep him as a pet, right? White paper towel roll gets them. I know that's right, Liza. Y'all don't use fly swatters no more? That's illegal now? Or let me check the temperature of the room. Are fly swatters villainous? That you're not supposed to have? No, color swatters, apparently they see it. I use the electrical. True. You're giving them the electric chair? OMG. I use my vacuum. Oh, exotic, babe. You just put the hose right in the sky and just suck them right in? Oh my gosh. That's a good idea, though. I mean, if some I'm gonna, hey, you might have just put me onto something. Oh, wow. Right? Because that might not necessarily unalive them. Then you can just go empty the thing outside. That's probably a damn good idea. Unfortunately, MonTeesMama has like this heart of fucking stupidity. So, read an article however many years back, this before Monty took flight, and it said that it was like a little story about basically spiders get unalive for being in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that it was like somebody's grandma was telling them the story, and ever since then, they've never been able to unalive a spider. And yeah. So I was doing the whole like release thing and trying to take him to the door type shit and get a cup. And yeah, I started becoming more conscious of that because, I mean, any bug for the most part, like put it on a piece of paper and walk it out or whatever, bounce it up out the club, because that'd be, I don't know. Because my heart is stupid like that. Because why? I'm going to be the reason why Fred doesn't make it home to his family tonight or something. You don't know that bug's life. Ah! So, yeah, there's that. The vacuum is probably amazing. Yes, Chapo is right here. I don't know why. I don't have any food for him. He was getting petted. So that's probably why he decided he wanted to start snoring for y'all. As someone who is vegan, I didn't give a fuck about bugs. I mean, there's that part. You got to eat something. But bugs, if you're vegan, don't bugs have some type of meat? That's a thing. Doesn't it got some type of meat on it? It's got to. Protein. Microfarming, insect protein. I'm done right now. Where did we go wrong? I don't want to microfarm and have insect protein. We're not doing that. Yeah, that's definitely too fear factorish for me too. We are absolutely not doing that. I'm not claiming that Mexican. I'm done, Liza. By the time they become the tortilla chips, they are ground in a cricket flour. True! They taste like sunflower seeds. I just can't do the legs. They get stuck in my teeth. Oh my, no. Okay. Bullying. You guys are bullying the bugs? Jesus. I saw someone saying a scorpion. You saw someone eating a scorpion? Oh my Lord. Chapo, I'm going to give you a scorpion in a minute, dude. Call the ASPCA. She said she's going to feed the dog a scorpion. Oh my gosh. Since the Reddit is watching play-by-play in me in their Reddit, those silly girls, they don't like me, but they need to grow up. That's a damn shame. MonTeesMama more mature than you. You sitting over in a Reddit talking about her, and she over here messing up her phone, living her best life. Georgie P1. Who are you, Georgie P1? Georgie P. Who are you, darling? Welcome in. Happy Monday. It's a great day to have a great day. Well, alrighty then. I have a super old house in the basement is rock. Get those fucking centipedes down there. Oh, I don't like those. They have too many legs. Like, I don't understand why they have all the extra legs. That's part of my problem. Right? Not violent, Violet. Exotic, babe. Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Good Lord, have mercy. I don't like that bugs was invented, but I know they're important. Yes, they're an important part of our ecosystem. All the living things. Like, I don't know. I just have questions. And what if we weren't taught right and everything's got a soul and you're around here just unalive and shit? Where's Des? Explain yourself. Right. True's over here cannibal. True has already told you she's going to have a homestead and eat her. She's going to love her pets better so that they taste better, y'all. And you're worried about her and a bug? Here we go. Here we go. You know the Reddit's going to eat you up. They're going to eat you alive. Here you go. Have it. Yep. Did you change your mind?
So my story with micro farming and everything is you guys know my career is in early childhood development. So we took the kids on a field trip to the bug museum, and they did a whole, if you've been to Colorado, you know what the butterfly museum is, whatever. They do a whole lecture type thing, like a whole show thing on how we eat bugs every day in our day to day. And then they talk about how red dye is made. It's made out of a parasitic, like almost microscopic red bug that's ground up. That's your Nerds gummy clusters right there. Just so y'all know, that's how they dye food. And then they're talking about how in food production, they have a level. There is a level that you have to meet with, like, safety standards of the amount of bug parts that can be in your food. And don't look it up. Peanut butter is one of the highest ones. So after this whole thing, they go out and
Why
they
do you
pass.
always ruin everything? You always ruin everything.
I eat
I can't
nerds.
have nothing in this house. We can't do nothing in this house. We can't have nothing in this house.
Your Pop-Tart red filling.
I don't like those ones, but I love Reese's.
Oh, Reese's is one of the worst offenders. So food companies have to meet this level of standard because obviously when you're farming and grains and everything, there's going to be a certain amount of insect activity going on in those grains. And when they get ground up into flours and everything, it ends up in your food. So they were explaining this, and at the end of it, they talk about microfarming and how it's becoming like a huge alternative to the normal farming, I guess. And how microfarming crickets, they found that dehydrating it and grinding it up into flour is a high protein alternative to like normal flour. And that's when they started passing out the tortilla chips. So at the end of this whole thing that they're teaching the kids, visual learning tools, whatever, they pass out. They have to ask if there's seafood allergies, because fun fact, crickets can put you into anaphylaxis if you have a shellfish allergy. So first they go around, they ask, and then they handed out these tortilla chips. And then on top of the tortilla chips, they handed out, for the brave ones, dehydrated mealworms that were seasoned with like some sort of spicy stuff, and crickets. And I told them, I was like, I can do this, because, the kids were, do it, do it, do it. They want to see Mrs. True eat the bugs. So I had to make sure that the legs were taken off, because I've done this before. And when you eat crickets, they're not terrible. They taste like sunflower seeds. If you don't think about what you're eating, you can pretend you're eating sunflower seeds. What gets you is when the legs, then they're dehydrated, they don't crunch very well, so they get stuck in your teeth, and then imagine sitting there picking food out of your teeth and a leg comes out. Blech. So yes, I have eaten dehydrated crickets, mealworms, tortilla chips.
Honey described as bee vomit. Stop it right
It
now.
technically is.
Okay,
Yeah, some people say,
and thanks to y'all bullying me about my food and my big back activities, I'm gonna wither away to nothing, and it's gonna be your fault.
yeah, it's that red dye that they make that everyone's like so freaked out about. It is ground up bugs. It is little red bugs.
Be quiet.
No.
Secretions of insects, Liza. I don't want insect secrete. I'm done. I'm not eating anything else ever again. I'm just done. Nobody
Wait
wants
until you find out where vanilla extract comes from.
that comes from poop.
It comes from the glands of beavers in a very unfortunate area. I forgot about that until we were watching Hoppers, and
Wow,
they said
True's
that
being
my.
nasty on live. You Trudy
I don't
butt.
want to talk about who's being nasty on live. I'm spitting fun facts. You're fucking Des After Dark shit. Who's nastier?
You were talking
Really?
about poop glands.
Dark? Did you say dark matter? Listen, ma'am, just because I like
I
to
said
explore
Desiree After Dark, ma'am.
Listen here, True. And you've been in every Desiree After Dark I've ever done, so I don't want to hear it.
There's that
I
part.
don't hear it.
I'd be leaving.
No, you don't. I see your name and you in the comments. Be quiet. Just because I like to explore the women's anatomy, I ain't no shame in my game.
See, I'll talk about eating some bugs. I gotta go if she's gonna start talking about eating other things.
I'm on a 10-minute break at work. I don't have enough time. I'm only on 10 minutes, okay? So I won't talk about Des After Dark.
Yeah, we don't want to hear about you eating some tuna.
Siani says save us. Save us. Look, Siani said, Desiree, save us.
Desiree said water is wet and she's trying to just enjoy her 10 minutes of break.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'll talk about eating crickets all day. When Des starts talking about eating two-legged tuna, I'm out.
I don't talk about that. I said people who
I vote coochie over crickets every day of the week. I guess it's a preference thing.
right, like a wet coochie in your mouth.
At least
How
when
can
you
you be
eat,
a cleaner?
listen, true, no offense, baby, but at least when you eat coochies, you ain't got legs getting caught in your teeth. If you eat a coochie that has legs caught in your teeth afterwards, goddamn it, you got more problems in your world than the legs in your teeth.
Well,
You need
make
to go
sure.
to the doctor ASAP.
Well, make sure
Like
it's
right now.
Make sure it's not a hairy bush down there.
No, legs, bro. Legs. She said legs. Legs and hair are two totally different things.
Nuh-uh, because they can have the curly little hairs down there that get stuck.
I'll take hair or stubble over cricket legs.
Listen, I agree with you. True started it. She was talking about insects, so she invited me right in the conversation. True?
She letting cricket legs be stuck in her teeth. And she's worried about you having some pubic hair stuck in yours. God damn it.
Yeah. I rather have the wetness and hair in my mouth compared to an animal, insect. I don't care what it is, it ain't happening. Trudy, it's your fault.
No, listen, I will take a hamburger or a steak for $200. That's gonna make a turd. I will take something that'll make a turd over something that won't make a turd.
I watched that when she was biting guys' wieners because she had teeth in her vagina. You never seen that movie Teeth?
Oh my goodness!
She was biting people.
That's a bully. That's a bully right there. Any vagina that has teeth, that is a cruel and unusual punishment. That's a bully. That's a bully coochie right there.
That's what Stephanie got.
Oh!
Oh shit! Yep. I love my people.
Damn it.
Yeah, she was assaulted, so she got payback on every guy that did something to her. She didn't like guys.
That's the way to do it.
She didn't like guys. After she got assaulted, she said, "I'm biting your dick off."
It's a medical condition. Stop it. So she's not. It's for real, and there's other women out here with vaginas that bite.
That shit locks up when there's some dick in it.
Oh my Lord, have mercy! Do you hear the way she talks at work? Damn it.
Don't say damn it. Shoot.
Just see,
From
Annie said
bugs?
she's glad you came in. We went from bugs to biting coochies. I'm fucking lame.
Hi, Exotica. Des are glad you came for a bit. Yeah, I only got 4 minutes. So what else are we gonna talk about? From bugs to biting coochies. All that. She ain't at work. She on break. Listen, I'm on break, homie.
We
And
gotta
I'm
make sure that we paint the narrative the same way Reddit's painting it now, y'all. Stop interfering.
so,
Don't control the
anyways,
narrative.
yeah, I forgot all about this topic though. To be on a real note though, I knew a girl that I went to elementary and middle school together. I've seen her. We didn't talk outside of, when we graduated middle school. But in the year 2017, this is a true story. You guys can look it up. In 2017, her husband killed her. There were warning signs. The family knew that he was beating on her. They have kids together. One night on 2017, she wasn't answering her phone. The sister asked the cops to do a awareness check. The cops went over there. They heard her distress noise. He didn't answer the door at all. He had mental issues. He wasn't on medicine. He said that he was turning himself in on Friday, to get help, but instead he killed his wife. Really beat her to death for no reason. So I just want to think about people who are so worried about what we do or what we talk about on this app that they need to talk about some real shit. I'm over talking about the RJs. That's not important to me. But I just wanted to say that because I saw it was the reunion of the deaths, and I was just like, oh my god, it's been that long. And it's so sad. So sad. Check up on your peoples, y'all. Always check up on people. MonTeesMama was just talking about that the other day. Even if it's a little text talking about, hey, how you doing? You alright? Check on your people because mental health is crazy out here in the world.
What was her name, baby?
It really is. It's terrible.
See, I know how to change the subject. True. It ain't all about coochie.
What was your friend's name?
But it could be. It could be.
It could be. Ain't no shame, get bitch. We all got woochies. We all have the coochie woochie.
Exactly.
Hey, dang, Abs, you haven't texted me in a while. I have these badass kids in my store, and I swear to God. Oh, I'm almost off, y'all. Help me. During my time.
Ah, okay.
I boxed mine up and put it in a storage. You boxed what up? What I'm trying to tell you, you boxed your coochie up? Sienna, what are you talking about?
Mercy.
So did I. Mine's in the storage too. 7
Okay,
years,
well,
baby.
but you guys want to live far away, so a girl like me can't touch it because y'all live on different planets of the earth. So I don't want to hear it.
She said a different planet than the Earth. I'm so done. You are so silly. Talking about they live on a different planet than the Earth. You guys are so far away.
They are far away.
Put me on Uranus, please.
Oh.
Oh, you want me to put it in your Uranus?
Oh,
yeah.
no. Oh. No. What happened?
Virgil left.
Wait, do you want me
Virgil
to
being in Vegas.
Wait, do you want me to use some lube? What do you want me to use?
You can, or you can use the natural if you want. I mean, either way, it's the same result.
Shit. Bitch. Oh, man. Not the pink unicorn. Alright, well, that was my timer. I gotta go back to work, y'all. I love y'all. Oh, anyways, I found out I found out what Deshaun was wearing today. I guess his stepdad's home. I guess he was wearing a black hoodie and some shorts. And then I guess that person that did a good job this morning was wearing a hoodie and sweatpants. I'm like, y'all need to get your lives together, y'all. Get your lives. Right, that is where Exotica is. I have to fly to her and Sienna to get in
Not the
between their
bird,
sheets.
not the afterbirth hoodie.
The Pink Pony Club. I'm just popping in and saying hi because it's 4 a.m. But I love y'all. Love you too, Ab. Love you, Dance Bite.
Love you
Isn't
more,
it hot there?
Abs.
It is hot out here right now. Where in Uranus? But your Uranus is cold. I just need to swim in. I need to dive in.
Oh my
Exactly.
Dive.
I hope you got
Okay.
your bathing suit.
Oh shit! There you gotta
Lord
collect
have
that, baby.
mercy.
You gonna suck me up?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, well, I gotta go for real. If you guys are still on, I'll hit y'all up when I am off. I get off at 3, so that's not too long away.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay 7 more minutes and make the half-hour mark, and then I'm gone.
Oh, whatever. You're so rude. Stay
I was
on
here
until 3.
earlier, and now I came back. It's a 2 today special already.
Okay, but I didn't get the 1 or the 2, so
Okay, well, we can do it again when you get off if you want to. Fuck it.
fuck it. Let's start a live. No, my live always creates so many problems, y'all. Okay, I'll do my
I'll
live. We'll see
start
how
one.
good it goes. No, I'll do mine.
Well, you're gonna get. Well, yeah, I'll be there. I just be careful. Every time you
We'll
go
see.
live over there, it always ended
If it
up.
starts any crazy stuff, then I'll jump off mine and we can hop on somebody else's.
Like I said, I've never been live before, so you guys
Okay.
can always jump in mine. I'll do one. I
Okay.
don't
What can
mind.
What you trying to say? What can I jump in? I jump
Oh my
around.
goodness gracious! It's
Every
over with.
orifice.
Every orifice. Can I suck on a titty to go to sleep?
Absolutely.
Oh
Please
shit.
do.
She got that titty milk.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Okay. Bye for real.
Love you.
Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Good grief. We went from I had to change the screen because we weren't doing bullying no more. Clearly, we had gotten way past bullying. I have 6 minutes. 6 minutes until the 2.5 hour mark. We're at 39.9 thousand likes. That's outrageous. Y'all are amazing. Holy shit.
Yeah, because we love you.
Aw, I love y'all too. I like that we brought good conversation and awareness to a good topic. Please be gentle. Be gentle to people out there. But defend yourself and stick up for yourself and set your boundaries and don't be afraid to pick a booger and make somebody eat it to make sure that you're good. That's my advice. That's all I got. You're getting pool ready? I'm jelly. I am going to, after this live, I'm going to put on some music and I'm going to flip this front room some type of way.
Oh, what music we listening to?
Uh, Probably some old school R&B. I'm an old school type of girl, so I might put in some, let's see. Maybe I'll put Keith Sweat in and let YouTube do its thing.
Okay.
I put Tevin Campbell or something.
That sounds good.
Too old. I'm not trying to go Isley Brothers old. I mean, that's some good music too, but that shit always makes me want to just sit down on the couch and chill.
With a glass of wine or something. Yep.
I'm saying Isley Brothers doesn't give me let's mop the stairs type mojo. It's 87. It's not that we started out at 63 this morning. I don't know where we're at. I mean, the sun's shining out there, but it's windy. Let me see what my current weather is right now. Oh, 77. Yeah, you're 10 degrees higher than me.
Oh, we're 90. This morning it was 75. And we got a surprise rain.
Good
Didn't
grief.
do nothing though.
You only got a 1 minute rain.
Oh, 1 minute of rain. Okay.
And 1 minute of thunder.
1 minute. Oh, 1 minute of thunder too.
I didn't hear no thunder.
I didn't either, but
I did.
Huh.
I heard the rumble.
you heard the rumbling.
Hmm. Exotic babes
Oh,
on
I
the East
didn't hear it.
Coast.
I did.
Yeah, I'm on the East Coast.
What the?
Sadly, I'm stuck over here. I say stuck as if I actually have gone anywhere.
Aw, you haven't ventured out?
Other than the nearby states, like Maryland, PA, New Jersey. Nope. And I did go to Kentucky and Cincinnati once.
Who said they had family in Detroit? Wasn't that you?
Yeah, I do. That's where my mom's side of the family was born and raised at. And they moved here, I think when my mom was like a teenager. And then I was born here in Delaware.
Did she ever go back?
She hasn't, but my uncle does, and my granddad, and then a lot of my other family members do. They all go back over there to visit like every couple months. Matter of fact, my uncle was just there last month, and he's going again, I think, next month.
Oh, wow. Nice one.
So I got a
make
lot
it
of
out
family
there
over
quite a
there.
bit. I haven't lately, but I used to make it out there a lot more often.
I want to go, especially during the winter time. I want to go.
Oh, ick.
I love winter, and they said like this, the winter is really bad over there. I'm like, I need to get there.
Girl, driving and all of that is just horrendous. I hate going in the winter because Chicago gets a lot of snow too. And when we all get the snowfall, the interstates are just horrendous.
Oh, I don't want to drive. I just want to sit in somebody's house and just relax.
You think the snow will be pretty in the trees, that it'll be pretty
Yep,
on the branches and shit. I get it.
exactly. Just really pretty. That's all. I just want to look.
It's heavy to shovel.
Mama, you want to sit up here?
It is not all it's cracked up to be, that's for sure. Welcome in, Rebecca. Happy Monday. It's a great day to have a great day. You caught us at our tail end today. I got a little minute left and I'm going to jump off of here. I have already been here twice today. I don't know what happened in the first one, but here we are again. You haven't gone past Indiana. I'm right on the other side of Indiana, depending on which direction. Oh, you haven't gone past Indiana east? I've gone all the way to South Carolina. East Coast. West Coast, I've been to Colorado, Vegas. That's it. Mississippi, Kentucky. You said your parents and sister went to Cali and Oregon and all those states last year. I've been all over the U.S., but not really the Northeast. That's not art because you're on a whole different planet, just like Des said. Y'all living on a whole different planet. All right. We made our time. I thank y'all for coming by. I always appreciate the love and support. Go make your day as amazing as you are. It's a great day to have a great day. And we will do it again tomorrow. And it's never goodbye. It's always see you later. All right, y'all. Be good. And if you can't be good at it.